Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker, author of the book, The Power of Company Culture, he's speaking to us today about unlocking productivity, performance, and profits. Give it up for Dyer.
To make a difference.
I walked away with actual items I could bring back to my business. I loved Chris's stories, and everything was amazing. Loved his talk.
He had a really great and succinct way of breaking everything down and making it understandable.
What I learned was that the best companies, the greatest company cultures, are all doing these 7 things. You need to make sure you're thinking about these 7 things in a very intentional way, in a way that makes sense for you, or you're never going to get there. You're just going to be okay.
%85% of your lower level employees say the most important thing that relates to engagement, them being happy in their job, is to be heard. And we don't do that very well in our organizations.
Are your people physically ready? If you stick them in a room at 10:30 and they're starving and it's freezing cold in there, I don't care what you tell them, they're going to tell you no. They're going to give you a negative reaction. This is another one of these cognitive biases. They need to be ready. Are they mentally ready? So the way we can counter this is through positive leadership. If your sales team sucks, find the one who's good, right? And figure out what they're doing well, and not, instead of spending so much time on the other 9 that aren't. So if we can look at that from that positive standpoint, it's a totally different way to look at your organizations. You have to have transparency. Okay, if you're not doing that, you suck, go home, you're done. Your organizations are never going to get where they need to be. And you need to have a system in place. We just expect people to show up and be great. We don't tell them the rules. We tell them the rules in sports, but not in work.
It was one of those things where a light bulb went off. Fresh ideas, new things to consider, but also it was extremely funny, very entertaining.
But he is freaking awesome.
What does it look like if we could be this good? If we could improve here, what does that look like? How would we do that?
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.